What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today I have got a treat for you. This is going to be one of my favorite floor plans in the RV industry. This thing is pretty darn crazy. I remember when this floor plan came out a couple years ago. It absolutely blew my mind. The fact that it has like a rear living room setup with its own half bath, but more importantly, has a bed that drops down from the ceiling. Absolutely bonkers. First of its kind for sure. This is the 2025 Riverstone Legacy 442 MC. Now, since this is the Legacy package, this is going to be the tippy top that Forest River has to offer. This thing is decked out, pinkies up, highfalutin. I think you guys are going to really dig it. But down in the description to help me out, I'm going to put a link to the manufacturer, also a link where you can access some pricing. This is going to be a little bit more of a custom ordered piece. So if you guys need some help ordering, or if you want to see what's available on the lot, that'll be down in the description. Let's spend probably about 15 or so minutes, 20 minutes maybe, on this thing, kind of going through it. But again, it's the 2025 Riverstone Legacy 442 MC. But today I'm actually down at the Riverstone manufacturing plant. Actually, you can see a couple of the different exterior paint colors that they offer. I think there's 5 of them in total, but it's a very cool place. If you go inside the factory, it is very clean too, which is I'm not gonna say completely rare in the RV industry, but you know, the fact that it's got spotless floors on there, I think is a good sign of things. It also, you know, they're building something that is this freaking nice. What do you guys think about the new 25 decor? Now this is going to be in kind of their brown. I'm calling it mocha. I don't know what it's actually called, but they also have a lighter and brighter one where you can actually get the walls, you know, all white. But I think this makes, or the fascias and all that, and the cabinetry all white. I think this does a good job of kind of mixing up the two. The TV is going to be on an angle. You have the island with the waterfall on both sides. The new for 25 kind of acrylic finish with the backlighting, I think looks really sharp. And then residential appliances, one of the fanciest microwaves you'll ever see, you know, in your life. Not even an RV, I mean ever. Thing's got slim fry mode, convection. It's got it all, baby. It's got a potato mode. It's got really everything. I don't know what slim fry is, but you know, heck. So this is going to be that MC, what people are calling the man cave, and this thing is absolutely incredible. One, you see you have dual opposing slides, so you're going to get a lot of really good kind of walk around room, but you're going to get 2 couches. So this couch right here actually pulls out to make a bed, and then these recliners are on the quick recline, so you can lay back and take a snoozer if you would like. Like if I'm sleeping in here, I don't think this is going to be a bad spot for me. You got your cup holders, USBs, regular outlets right there, but I mean, just in general, now you got it kind of in cuddle mode where you can snuggle up with honey buns, you know, and watch a movie. USB with power. You also have a queen bed that drops down above me. Porcelain foot flush throne. I mean, look at that. Nice little mirror to check out the bowling gun, baby. Seamless finish there for the sink with solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. I mean, look at that. Nice tall high ceiling. The old Steam Sucker 3000 right up there. But then you turn around. Now this, I'll show you this here in a second. This bed actually comes down. Also notice you don't see any exposed AC, so they're all going to be on that whisper quiet system. Now the secondary slide is right over here. I know it doesn't look like a slide, but there's actually going to be some storage back behind that TV. And I like the fact that the decor has a little bit of texture on it, has a little bit of life, you know, kind of gives a little bit of extra oomph. Smart TV with the sound bar here up underneath, along with the fireplace. That will definitely make this room roasty and a toasty in an absolute hurry. Now there is going to be a travel lock that's going to be located right in here, right there. But you'll see you got hanging rooms. So it's kind of a second little guest suite, which is nice. Make it like a 2-bedroom RV, you know, if you will. But I mean, look at all that. I'm talking board games, blankets, more board games and more blankets can go in there. You also have your Dyson vacuum, so that's going to come standard with the Legacy package, along with the washer and dryer up in the front, which is cool. So right over here, you're actually going to have a control with a key, so you can take this and kind of block the grandkids off from doing it. But notice how smooth and how quiet it is. Now don't worry, you do have an aluminum frame that's there underneath up against the wall, so it's not just held up by those seat belts there. Last time I posted it, I didn't do a good job of saying that. People seem to get pretty darn worried, but this can hold some hefty weight on it. I don't know what the actual weight rating is, but I'm 6 foot 300 pounds, and I have physically gotten up there and like really kind of jumped up and down a little bit just to kind of see if it would handle me, and it definitely did. But pretty cool. If you don't want to drop the bed down, that does pull out right there. And notice how there's going to be outlets on both sides. But I like how the lights are built into the bottom right there. I just think that's pretty cool. Maybe if you're working on like a project, like we got all the kids down on the floor, lower that down and get a little bit of a closer lighting system. You also have the barn style door that slides closed. And now we are back into kind of the kitchen. And what's nice about this kitchen has more storage than just about any kitchen in the RV industry, which I think is going to be feeling pretty darn nice for you. Dual opposing slides. This one is obviously going to be kind of your seating slides. So you have a built-in desk to get a little bit of work done. You're also going to get 3 pull-out drawers. Top 2 looking just like this. They're also going to be the dovetail finish, so it's going to be a residential finish there for you with real wood. I can't remember if they use cherry or walnut, but anyway, it's a really nice style wood there. Not a wood expert by any means, but maybe someone knows by that noise. The windows are also going to be dual pane, but they're also going to be the safety glass there too as well. Outlets here underneath, so that way you can plug in your devices. And then you have seating for 2, and you can pull this out to make it seating for 4. And underneath the bed, you'll have a little insert right there, along with the 2 extra chairs. Now, when I was selling Riverstones, those 2 extra chairs were optional, so you might want to definitely check on that so you don't get yourself into a little bit of trouble there. But look at the black glass there. I think that's pretty darn cool. They switched up the lighting from before, so you get these ring systems here, and then up here as well, as opposed to the infinity light. So I'm curious what you guys think about that. So maybe drop a comment, let me know how you feel. 6'10" for the slide height, so that's going to be really nice. And then you flip it around, you got this big, wide, beautiful island. And again, the new backsplash for 25, which I think just looks, really nice, having some texture, having some life kind of built in to the side of the island. Solid surface countertops. Babe, if you're watching, I love you. You also have the stainless steel undermounted bowl with the high-rise faucet, hitting those dishes from all angles. I like the waterfall siding on this. You get a little place for a brush. You're also going to get a trash can storage for your cleaning supplies with access to your plumbing. And then you're also going to get a dishwasher with another pull-out right there as well. Now this is pretty darn special. Now you're a little bit close when you get into the island. This is kind of the walk-in room that you're kind of working with. But I mean, look at that. That is just a crazy amount of storage. That entire slide, they could have short stacked it, but they didn't. I mean, they made it like a real slide there, which is always nice. Again, the dovetail. I mean, you have 6 of those right here. Now the refrigerator, it's going to be big. I'm guessing probably 16, 18 feet, something like that. I mean, look at this though. All these brand manufacturers do more. I mean, it's threads forever. That is never coming out. That is just excessive. But as you can tell, I mean, you could pack away a week's worth of food in that bad boy. Absolutely no problem. The nice thing is this will also run as well when you're driving down the road too, which is nice. Flip it on around. That's that fancy microwave I was talking about. Convection, slim fry. I mean, you can grill. Smart control. And just grilling out a steak in your microwave. Probably wouldn't recommend that, but it's pretty cool that it's got the mode regardless. Bada bing, bada boom. You have storage left, right, and above. That one's going to have your solar charge controller. So on the Legacy package, you're going to have a standard 600. On the non-Legacy, you're going to have a standard 200. But both of them have optional 4 more too as well if you would like. You also get good countertop space and outlets on both sides of the oven. Now the oven is going to have a 4 stovetop burner with enough room to whip up a turkey up in that bad boy. So you're going to get a lot of good space there. Plus you get the pullouts. And if I didn't say it before, it's going to be on that soft close. And then right over here, that's going to be your fuse box. So if something isn't working, make sure to check that out. And before we head up into the bedroom, I just want to show you over here the TV area. Nothing too crazy to go over, but you get some storage here up underneath and over on the sides. And the top is going to be kind of more of the same. So I won't open all of that there for you. But I like the black glass insert. I think that adds a nice little touch. And you have a smart TV here as well with countertop space. So, I mean, I could totally see you having like, your coffee area over here, or maybe like a little margarita blaster right over there. I think that would go over pretty darn well. Above the oven, you got the Steamer Sink Sucker 3000. Helps suck out some of that, smelly air from whatever you're cooking. Touch controls All the lightings are also going to be on dimmers as well, and they all have manual controls here too as well. So like anytime you see this, boom, manual control, touch control, however you want to do it. You're also going to be able to connect up to your phone as well if you're not overly familiar. Tied actually into the frame, which is nice. You have the night lights, and then you're also going to get a little pull out there too as well. I like the fact that you have another window, and I don't know if I pointed it out, but all the windows come with the day shade and the night shade, so you can get half Dracula or full Dracula, whichever level of Dracula you want. Heading into the bathroom here, another steamer sink sucker 3000, one-piece fiberglass shell. I like it's got that wavy textured look to it. I think that is just pretty darn snazzy. Plus, I mean, look at that shower head. I don't know what you got to do right in life to get one of those, but that just feels, it looks like it would feel really nice. I don't know what else to say about that. And I think, let's see here, is that a shower miser? So you can turn that off. So that's probably going to be the shower miser. So that way you can spin that water inside your tank with it not coming out of here to kind of save some of that fresh water. I'll definitely have to make sure that I'm correct on that, but I'll put, again, that information down in that description. And then another one down there below. And as for the size in here, I am 6 feet tall, 300 pounds, and you got about 6'6", 6'7", right up into here, and then you got plenty of room, plus you get extra room because of that Tri-Glide glass series. You got another mirror for another bowling gun, little medicine cabinet action. That's the control for the fan, and then again, you got the seamless sink, so it's going to be nice to not have to, you know, bother with like cocking it or doing anything like that. Accent lighting there down on the floor, little area for a trash can, plumbing, and then 3 pull-out drawers with the bottom one is going to be just a hair bigger. Now for the flooring too, it's also going to be an upgraded kind of more residential flooring compared to most of your RV industry. King bed. You also notice that you get plenty of head height in here because it's a full profile unit. So again, 6 feet tall, probably looking at about 6'4" for the head height, I would imagine. But I like the fact the headrest has a little bit of cushion to it. I think that looks really sharp. Both windows open up, and you have night lights on both sides with countertops on both sides with some outlets. So that way, you know, you can put your CPAPs, your cell phones, your whatnots, you know, whatever you want, I guess. Little place for my wife to stack all of her books in there. Ooh. Tell you, it kind of hurt my wrist a little bit. Not that. I mean, that didn't. That's pretty light and easy. I don't know what the heck I did. Me and my brother's first time out in kind of the Amish country over here in Topeka, Indiana. He wanted to come out with me and kind of check it out. Plus, we're working on a little bit of a side project, which hopefully within the next 3 to 6 months, you guys will be seeing that. And, you know, hopefully you guys enjoy it. Well, more to be shared on that. But he came with me. We got a meeting at 1. We're meeting up with the manufacturer for our own product. But he's never been up here. And he's out enjoying some good old Amish cooking right now. Somebody's grandma is making him fat and happy. You have the washer and dryer, which is going to be standard on the Legacy package. So that's going to be pretty darn nice. And then right here, I like the black glass as opposed to just regular. And then this side is going to be more of like your classic kind of closet. You also get outlets, and then you have your Travelfy, which is going to be good for like 4G, 5G, LTE, you know, when you're driving down the, or not driving down the road, when you're at your campsite, so you can get some, you know, some internet up in here. But all right, guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. Again, this is the 2025 Riverstone Legacy 442 MC. Now let's head around the outside, spend a couple moments there, and then I'm going to get skedaddling, baby. Got about an hour and a half, and then I got about an hour drive to this meeting. And then, yeah, it's going to be good times. So again, 2025 Riverstone Legacy 442 MC. So that Legacy package, like I was saying, that is the top of the line, and that's going to be where you're going to have to make a decision on paint colors. And again, there's going to be 4 different kinds or 5 different kinds, one of the two. But you have a dark blue, you have a red, a black, and then a light blue. And I think that I'm kind of partial to, I think either the red or this dark blue, I think are just looking super, super sharp. I think they look really, really nice. 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. You're also going to get metal wrapped awnings as well, which is nice. If you're not familiar with what I'm talking about, so every RV pretty much now has an awning, okay? But this one is going to be metal wrapped. So imagine if you're driving through the woods and you just scratch up that side. There's nothing that's going to be hitting the actual canvas part, the actual awning part of that. So it's going to help out the longevity. The slide toppers, which is going to be that piece right there that prevents debris from falling on top, are the same way as well. So it's just an added layer of protection. You're also going to have on this model is going to be your 4-camera safety system. So you have a camera here, a camera on the other side front, camera on the above the door, and then heading out the back. I don't know if I said it, but 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. You're also going to get 12-volt tank heaters, but you're also going to get the rib armor undercarriage, which if you're not familiar with that, and I got a tripod on the bottom of my camera, so let's see if it can show this. I don't know if you can see that because I'm sticking it down pretty close to the floor. But basically it's in paneling, 6-foot paneling. So if you ever do need service, you can just drop it down in 6-foot panels as opposed to the entire thing. So that's going to be nice, you know, for your maintenance. The pass-through storage right here is a little different. Not my all-time favorite, I can tell you that. But it's not that bad. It's got some really good space, and you still have a pass-through if you want to put like a picnic table laid out there. But it's that tough kind of beat-me-up material there. And then you can also see you have a really beefed-up kind of steel frame there for you. Now this right here is going to be a little maintenance hatch. And then you have a water manifold system there on the other side, which I will show you. You're also going to get metal slam latch doors. So they're a little bit heavier, a little bit thicker. You have a 3-inch thick sidewall on a Riverstone, which is going to come into play, you know, with sound deadening and of course, you know, the obvious like insulation. Outlet right here for an exterior TV. And then I like the fact the door has got like a little hee-ho window right there, like hee-ho, how are you? You also have the screen, 25-mile-per-hour friction hinge door there too as well. And then you have the easy lift for the stairs. So right into here, it is going to be strut assisted. So that's what helps keep it up. So that way with one finger, you don't have to worry about grandkids or, you know, maybe if you're a little bit older and have, you know, some problems kind of lifting some things up. You don't have to worry about it, you know, bonking down on your head. Cooper H-rated tires. So you're going to have the triple axle there. If you want, you can upgrade the brakes as well. You can get disc brakes if you would like. Look at that, exterior TV for exterior movies. Frameless windows, a second awning that comes off of the slide itself as opposed to over the slide. So big fan of that. I think that's really nice. And that's what allows you to properly get those slide toppers, because if you put the awning over there, probably a little bit too close to the top. Now heading up the back, you do have a 2-inch receiver with a 300-pound hitch rating, and then your other camera so you can see what's going on behind you with some distance markers. Hop on top of your fully walkable roof, you know, with your ladder. You got a 300-pound weight capacity there. And what's cool about the ladder is you see it's got kind of a different little pitch to it. So it's kind of like, it's like that. That is to help you kind of get up and down a little bit easier. You know, obviously the bottom of your foot, to get up you can, boom, just a little bit of an easier, more conducive angle for that. Now here, heading around the side, you are going to get a power cord reel behind that door, so you don't have to worry about lugging it around. You also got a place for the old stinky slinky and your sewer outlet connection. Black tank flush, which if you're not familiar with that, is basically a sprinkler system there for your poop tank. And then right here is going to be your Truma Aqua Ghost. That's going to be your hot water heater. It's going to be instant hot water. So that way you don't have to worry about, you know, sitting out there waiting for things to warm up for you. Oh, that wouldn't make sense as to why there's a shower miser then. So that's not a shower miser. I got to figure out what that is. Right here's your battery disconnect. And then your water filter system with your hot and cold water in the form of an outside shower. And then, of course, you know, your different tank fills and bypass as well. Right here is going to be your battery tray. So you got room for 4 batteries. And then up in the front, you're going to have generator prep, I believe. Oh, it's locked. So there'll be generator prep, but then also, you know, your hydraulic controls for your 6-point auto leveling, and then your Kurt Rotoflex here. So that's going to be a pivoting front head. So when you're driving, it'll help take out some of that chucking and bucking. But all right, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the tour. Hit that like and subscribe button for daily RV content. My name is Hunter, and this is the 2025 Riverstone Legacy 442MC. See ya. Meow, 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 meow,